So hello everyone, and you join us Holbeach Hurn in Lincolnshire, and we've a young farmers working event here. Some lovely vintage tractors working, showing us what they can do still. So as I've said before, I'm no aficionado when it comes to tractors or anything agricultural for that matter. Quite the opposite. So if you recognise any models, obviously this John Deere three-wheeler. Just getting off to make a few adjustments there. Something to do with the depth of the furrows, I'm guessing. Jumps back on, away we go. It's all manual technology there. A little Ford 1920 here. Measuring tape here. Not sure if he's happy with it. Very competitive, of course, the ploughing matches. Climbs back aboard. I think we're happy. Some more minor adjustments. And off we go. No, still not happy. Well, it looks pretty straight to me, but this chap obviously knows what he's doing, and it's him that matters. Not happy with something, so I think we'll leave him to it, and we'll maybe come back to him later. Take a look at some other examples. So as you'd expect, a lot of local tractors here with the JL and DO prefixes, being Boston area and surrounding area, I think. But certainly any tractors around Boston were always DO JL. So here's one actually working. Hopefully get some more action, but every time I point the camera at the tractors they seem to stop. So I hope I'm not jinxing them. Anyway, here's a little grey Fergie. A bit of wheel spin there. one furrow plough on. And yeah, that's that. So back to the Leyland, one of my favourites. Never driven one, for some reason I just like the Leyland. The 253. Seems in good nick. Let's move over to the Ford now, or one of the Fords. E-Reg, so what's that, 1967 roughly? Coming up for 60-year-old anyway. So it sounds sweet, not missing a beat. Ford 4000. Massey coming alongside him there. There's iconic British farming just in one little shot there. A lot more labour intensive farming in general back in these days, so when they turn at Headland, lots of alterations, resetting before they get on their way. Once they're happy, off they go. Some are quicker than others. Maybe that's down to the equipment or the farmer themselves, whether they're happy with what they're seeing, I don't know. So there we have a McCormick International. Two furrow plough on the back. And no doubt a critical eye there and some advice just being administered. We're going to have a chat, put the world to rights. This little tractor was significant in keeping the nation fed, probably as much as anyone really. Pretty much bomb-proof, these little tractors, in more ways than one. So it's fabulous to see them doing what they should be doing. It's nice to see them in shows at stationary, but lovely to see them working. something a bit more up to date or recent now, the big Ford TW35 with a 4-furrow reversible on. And you can see the difference in this piece of equipment, you know, the difference in development through the years, technology and engineering. I mean, I'm not sure the capacity of the TW35 in terms of horsepower and how many furrows it could comfortably cope with. But certainly these 4 furrows in this ground, it's just racing through. Just doing some cultivating there. Just working away. She's a bit breezy today out here in the Lincolnshire coast. The wind coming in off the North Sea, of course. It's definitely a day for those with cabs, I think. Another little lassie. 135, of course. Bit different pace from the TW35 we saw earlier. Or the ridge. Gets him so lined up, happy enough, and off he goes. This gorgeous Duffield's just fired up. Storm here, that's why it's so breezy. I think this is Storm Amy, possibly. Some name beginning with A, so we've obviously been round the alphabet again. But yeah, so it's a bit breezy, so hopefully you can hear us. Fair play to the folks without the cabs. There's an early one. Is it Fordson? Sort of sitting side saddle here operating this. Probably take a bit of getting used to. It's going back a few years. Nuffield's making light work of their plot. It's absolutely wonderful, that. It smells amazing as well. For them that knows. Another Ford here. This chap's lucky enough, he's got the cab on, so a little bit protected. Then of course, with the cab on you lose a little bit of visibility as well, so there's probably pros and cons. I think today I would want to be warm. 3,600. Key Reg, what's that, 1976? Somewhere about there. And we're looking at 50-year-old tractor there. Superb condition. Little grey Fergie approaching now. Even I know that. Got a bit of measuring up going on down here. Our little McCormick International. No power steering, I'm guessing. He's managed to turn around there. Pan away, we've got another little grey Fergie there. back to this little grey fergie again, and it sounds a little bit throaty, and I didn't quite notice, but I don't know if you can see, but the I don't know if I'm catching that on the camera or not, but the exhaust is actually underneath. Not quite sure if that's standard or not, but yeah, a little stainless steel exhaust underneath. Hence the reason why it sounds so throaty. It does sound pretty good actually. Nice overview. The big TW35 still covering some ground. Try and give you a view around the field. What we're really waiting on is this little beauty here. Coming up towards us. I think this is the last one. I think we've seen this one previously. We'll catch this one coming up, and then I think that'll do us. Been interesting to see the tractors working. As I say, I don't know anything about them. I'm just a transport lover. Anything with wheels and transport related. Always been interested. Used to love driving tractors from Uncle's farm. Barely reached the pedals. Hadn't the strength to press the clutch pedal in the old 18.5s. 995s. I think this one's a little bit earlier than that. So, can't quite see what make it is yet. Maybe you've identified it. I'm sure many of you have. Alice Chalmers, is it? I think it is, yeah. A lovely little machine. A couple of different generations there, all connected with farming. Presumably, I'm guessing it's the grandfather and grandson. Spend some time together. disposed otherwise recently. But, yeah, as I say, we'll end this video now. Thanks for watching, and please, if you would love it if you subscribed. We're trying to get to 500, which I think is quite an admirable number for us. So we'd really appreciate if you could help us get to 500. So yeah, please hit that subscribe button, and if we do, we'll make sure that we bring you some more interesting content. Okay, thanks everyone. Stay safe. Bye.